Hi there, Yoshio. Let's begin.
Good morning.
Good morning, Yoshio. It's great to have you here, and I'm looking forward to practicing English with you. Let's dive right in.
Do you get sending my pictures?
I'm glad you asked, Yoshio. In this voice chat, I can't actually see or receive any photos you might have sent. So if you were hoping for me to describe an image, you'll need to describe it to me in words instead. Then I'll do my best to help you out in English.
Okay, I'll try my pictures. So in this picture, I can see the 4 adult people. All people Caucasian. They are standing and talking. Background is just white. I don't know location. Maybe there's office. In the white, 4 people very stand out, focused. 2 of them are men. Rest of the person, women. 4 people make a heated discussion. Maybe 4 people, the colleagues of the same office. It's a casual meeting maybe. Center of the men have short hairs and wearing glasses. His both hands open and raise the chest and talk eagerly. He's wearing the black suit and blue shirts and black shoes, and also wearing the blue neckties, so-called formal wears. Right side men wearing the white suits and brown shoes. He's tall, and a woman who are between the 2 men wearing the white blouse, gray skirt, and white shoes. She's brown and a little short, and his left hand raised her chest. Left side man also bronze and wearing the wide V-neck green sweaters, white shirts, and black pants, black shoes, and her both hands put on her waist.
That's a wonderful description, Yoshio, and you did a great job explaining each person's appearance in detail. Now let's put that into a smoother English summary. Summarized photo description in English. In the photo you're describing, all 4 individuals seem to be having a lively conversation against a plain white background. It feels like a casual meeting, maybe in an office setting, and they're all dressed in a mix of formal and business casual clothing. You mentioned the central man with short hair, glasses, and a black suit paired with a blue shirt and a blue tie, really looking eager and expressive. To his side, there's another man in a white suit with brown shoes, taller in stature. Among them, there's a woman with a white blouse, a grey skirt and white shoes. She's a bit shorter and has brown hair. Finally, the last man on the far side is wearing a green V-neck sweater over a white shirt, along with black pants and shoes. Altogether, it sounds like their colleagues engaged in a friendly but animated discussion, maybe brainstorming or debating ideas. Feel free to let me know if you'd like any adjustments or further practice.
I move another practice.
Absolutely. Let's move on to another practice exercise. Just let me know what you'd like to do next, and we'll keep everything in English as we go.
I read some my collocation word. Please repeat after me the same word. It's a very important procedure. I want to confirm you can understand my collocation word. And after that, you make a suitable English composition, including that collocation.
Absolutely, I can do that. Just take your collocation word, and I'll repeat it after you. Then I'll create a sentence using that word, so we can practice together.
Justify his conduct.
Sure, I'll repeat that. Justify his conduct. Now let's create an English sentence using it. For example, in the meeting, he had to justify his conduct to his colleagues.
selfish motive.
Got it. The collocation is selfish motive. Now I'll use that in a sentence. He tries to justify his conduct, but everyone could see that he had a selfish motive.
Immoral behavior.
Alright. The collocation is immoral behavior. Now let's put that into a sentence. He had to justify his conduct even though it was clear that his actions were driven by a selfish motive and involved immoral behavior.
Feel ashamed.
He assumed, and I'll add that into our sentence. So now we can say, he assumed he could justify his conduct even though it was driven by a selfish motive and involved immoral behavior.
The burden of guilt.
Sure. The collocation is the burden of guilt. Let's include that in a sentence. We could say, he assumed he could justify his conduct, but in the end he still felt the burden of guilt for his immoral behavior.
Obey your conscience.
Of course, let's keep everything in English. If you say your next collocation, I'll repeat it and then we'll use it in a sentence.
Obey your conscience.
Alright. The collocation is obey your conscience. Now let's put that into a sentence. In the end, he realized he had to obey his conscience and take responsibility for his actions.
Prefer death to dishonor.
Certainly. So the collocation is the depths of dishonor. Let's use it in a sentence. Despite realizing he should obey his conscience, he feared he had already sunk to the depths of dishonor.
Insult to the common sense.
Absolutely. The collocation is an insult to common sense. Let's put that in your sentence. He knew that ignoring his conscience would be an insult to common sense.
Necessary evil.
Of course. The collocation is a necessary evil. Let's use that in a sentence. Sometimes confronting uncomfortable truths is a necessary evil for personal growth.
The root of all evil.
Sure thing. The collocation is the root of all evil. Let's use it in a sentence. He believed that greed was the root of all evil and tried to live modestly.
Thanks anyway. It's over today's morning lesson. I'd like to see you next morning again.
You're very welcome. I'm glad we got to go through those collocations together. I'd be happy to meet again tomorrow morning for another lesson. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
You got it. Have a fantastic day and we'll chat again soon. Bye for now.